Add
Could
nothing
I
negative.
could I add Greg Olson's comment in the press box doing the gameplay was beautiful.
Yes, yes,
I liked the whole announcers. I thought they did a really good job. They're my unsung heroes for performance because
yes,
sometimes you get them and you're like, "Oh my god, would you just shut up?" You could definitely tell which team they want to win.
yes.
And I thought they did a
100%.
very good impartial job.
They
I'm
did.
sorry to Olson that Tom Brady's taking his job, but next year, not next year, the year following, but he does a really good job. So I really hope Fox can find a spot for him or some other network will pick him up because I
They
thought
may
he
do
did
it
a really
together,
good
right?
job.
They may be able to host together.
Maybe they could do three people instead of two.
Maybe. May
I
you
just
never
think
know.
he's too good to just say we're replacing you with Tom Brady.
Very true. Very true. Great job.
And
I mean, he did great. The whole like you said, all of the comments. It was awesome. It was absolutely
and
awesome.
can we talk about the flyover was all women?
Yeah.
I thought
Yes.
that was the sorry to use this term. I thought that was the most badass part of the whole Super Bowl.
Yes. 100%. Absolutely. Absolutely. Just to see them all there. It was awesome. That
It
was
was
awesome.
very pro woman.
It was. It
Yeah,
And being
definitely
a
was.
women's show, that's what we're all about. Uplifting women and their places in power and of course the NFL.
Let's go. Let's go. But I mean, I know we all have the overall like our impression was it was a great game. But I want to get anything else you guys got to say. Like Nicole, like what was your overall impression of this Super Bowl? Like what do you get from like what has a
I thought it was fun. I mean, and also too, this is kind of the first that I was really involved with the Super Bowl and taking it serious and analyzing it. But also too, I was over with my friends who watched the Super Bowl, and it just made it that much more exciting.
it
Like, I
did?
love you, Mark, and I don't get me wrong, watching football with you is amazing every day. But it's about the community spirit and everyone getting hyped up on
Absolutely.
like what's going on, what's going to be the next play. I also, Andrew, I found my microphone, so you don't have to look for it anymore.
If you're
But
watching,
She
Andrew.
brought the microphone. You guys were singing over there too. I love it.
yes, but it was great. My favorite, and I don't have many Super Bowls, so that was my favorite.
I like it. I
Oh,
like
that's
it, man.
nice.
This is great. I absolutely love it. And Delilah, what was your like overall impression?
Well, yeah, no, it was great. Like Sean said, I did love that I covered Autumn Lockwood, as you know, like a couple weeks ago for this reason, right? The first African American
Woo!
female coach at the Super Bowl, but it's not the only
Let's
one.
go.
I think the fact that there were two black quarterbacks for the first time in NFL history actually play against you, and they did that good, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that. They
That is
both
great.
came out to play, and they both were super competitive, and where everybody's saying how this is probably one of the best Super Bowls, right? They just
Yeah.
kind of up there overall. And so I love that and it feels like it was serendipity that it fell in February, right? Black History
Yes.
Month. You know what I mean? So I just feel like a lot of amazing pieces fell together in this Super Bowl, like Sean was saying, right? And like I said, like I was excited to cover Autumn Lockwood. She was great. And
Yes.
so she participated, and like I said, we had Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes out there like balling out. And again, for it to fall on Black History Month, for these things to fall together, it
Yes.
felt really serendipitous. And like I said, I did appreciate the fact that they also recognized indigenous tribes before
Yeah.
that, right? And again, the fact that the artwork that we saw was created by indigenous artists, and like Nicole was saying, like the beadwork when they did the dancing, like I just thought like all of it was more culturally nuanced than I've seen in a while. Like
100%.
someone actually paid attention, or like, hey, we're in
Mm-hmm.
the state, like we need to recognize people, and we you know what I'm saying? Like it just overall was a really fun Super Bowl. Honestly, really high
Absolutely.
energy, and so yeah, this is a fun one for me. I think next year whoever makes it, y'all got a lot to do. You got
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
like
A
you
100%
got a
to
lot to
keep
do to
up.
show out, so we can like beat this one because this was really good.
Absolutely. And the NFL is getting diverse. I mean, we could say what we want to say, but it is
Mm-hmm.
progressing. And just the fact that, you know, now, like if you're ever watching the or have the app or you're watching it on the NFL app on your TV, you can also watch the game in Spanish. I think that's freaking awesome.
Yes.
And I think they're doing that now, and it's just like that is an awesome thing. I think we're progressing. I think it's just an awesome. They are definitely becoming more diverse. And I know it could definitely be better, but I'm gonna just thank the NFL for what they're doing now and just how great it feels that it really feels. I don't know about you guys, it felt like a time to come together. It was it felt like, you know, the last 2 years because of COVID, you know, the Super Bowl was still fun, but it wasn't really like the Super Bowl because you couldn't be around a lot of people. But if this is the first year where I'm like, wow, that was a good game, good environment, good overall production of the whole thing. I thought it was awesome. Kate, what was your impression of the Super Bowl?
I was just grateful to see the younger generation of quarterbacks in that Super Bowl. Like there was a changing of the guard in the Super Bowl. You didn't see your Tom Brady's, your Peyton Manning's, and all of your players. That was like the first Super Bowl without, there was 2 players mentioned, Tom Brady, and I think it was like a Manning or something like that, where they would alternate. But it was great to see just the young generation starting to take over this league and seeing the young quarterbacks go against each other. And I just really loved that because I feel it's time for a changing of the guard. I'm hoping someone comes out of his darkness wilderness thing and says he's done, because I'm really excited for the changing of the guard in the NFL and seeing these young players really coming out and making this NFL their own. And like Delilah said, I feel like we had diversity with Delilah tonight, which I love. That's one of my very favorite segments of LTF.
I gotta figure out how to get that back, but
yes, but it's awesome, and I know it's gonna come back. I
awesome. Loved, like you said, there was a lot of diversity in the Super Bowl. There was a lot of blending of cultures and races and different backgrounds,
100%,
and everything, because let's face it, it's something that the NFL desperately needs. There needs to be this like breaking of glass ceilings of saying, this is normal, this is good, this is healthy, this is going to be the way that the NFL should go going forward. My hope is maybe Goodell steps down and we get a black commissioner for the NFL to move it even more forward.
Okay.
Be more open and, you know, really just progress the NFL along, because it's a beautiful thing when you see the blending of the cultures and seeing the indigenous people doing their thing, seeing the 2 black quarterbacks doing their thing. It's just beautiful, because it's really what America is about. We should be a melting pot and not separated by this and this and this. So
100%, absolutely.
I just thought it was beautiful. The Crayola crayon box needs to be mixed, not separated.
I love it. I love it. I think that is such a beautiful message. Absolutely. I freaking love it. Man, we definitely don't want to miss you guys on the comments. We know that you guys are writing us, man. We are super excited that you guys have joined us today. We are honored that you have done that.
Thanks for watching. If you like that clip, be sure to check out the other great content from the Let's Talk Football community. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when more great content like this becomes available.